Salas, what's going on? Because there seems to be a lot going on in your head right now. And today has been insane.
It really, really has. That's a good way to put it.
Someone say something, offer you something?
No. That I can tell you for sure. No one's offered me anything. There's a lot on my mind. I'm just thinking about things. And I can tell you in a bit, but I'd like to get some other perspectives on it first.
You guys end up returning back into the proximity of the abode. You guys are walking for too long, in fairness.
Yeah. Just a quick little walk in, walk out.
Let's switch gears then. What's Anushka up to? If anything.
You're muted if you don't know, by the way, Kirsty.
I fucking hate my brain tonight. Anishka's gonna go up and talk to Miles for a bit about like the Garth-Mod stuff, and then maybe Amber potentially. Although I kind of want to sit on that for a little bit, so I'm kind of dead.
Okay. You exit out from the sunroom, and you see Miles and Ingrid are talking with one another. You catch some outer remnant of their conversation. It would go along the lines of, I'm well aware, Ingrid, I'm well aware. But I can't permit. He sees you out of the corner of his eye. We'll talk about this later. I believe we've already discussed enough. I wish you would take better care of yourself, Miles. She says at him as he's walking over to you. Anushka, something you need?
At the moment, I can come back though if you're.
No, there's nothing left in that conversation. Ingrid's like walks past you guys, hears that, doesn't really bat an eye, opens the door, enters inside.
Cool. Anishka just kind of does the look between the two of them and just kind of goes, you know what, not my business. I had a quick question. You sort of brought up like blueprint stuff and then I would like some help with the idea I have. Actually, maybe sort of.
It depends what the idea is.
Okay, so I
swear to the gods above, if you say I'm trying to increase more damage on my gun.
That's not what I had in mind. No, if you got a bit of paper, I can try and draw it out a little bit.
Let's go back inside.
Okay, cool.
You hear doors close behind you as magic gets cast.
So, right. I had this idea of... I'm trying to look for my phone because I do actually have a really shitty drawing of it. Basically, I want to try and do the aforementioned word that you mentioned there, through this sort of air pressure, I guess. I want to try and add a kind of...
The fuck is that?
Okay, look. She kind of starts drawing, just really shittily.
I will say, you guys cannot take real world application of knowledge, assume your character knows it, and then can just use it. Alright, that's what all Artificer players try to do. Right? Your characters do not have modern concepts of knowledge, necessarily. Remember that. Right? You cannot describe nuclear energy to an NPC in the world, because that shit does not exist, and you have no boundary on it.
What if my character Googles it?
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so you ask Archsage Vernier, is what you're saying. Okay, you get the Archsage Vernier answer. Figure it out yourself, bitch. So I will say, air pressure for a Twinsian person to know about, I'm a bit dubious. But let's keep going.
Okay. Right, so essentially I wanted to sort of add I'm trying to think how to describe it that's not makes sense. I basically wanted to try
A
and make
wind, maybe?
I wanted to try and make a bullet that has the wind.
Yeah, a wind shoving the bullet
Name
a
of
little
the
faster.
wind. Yeah. I've seen I've seen certain spells that can do something similar, but I don't want to try and use magic per se. I want to try and use sort of technology, I guess.
Are you
Or
able
no-
to do magic?
I can, but I think I can, but I'd rather keep my gun separate from. It's the magic I'm better at doing is affecting things outside of the actual shot, if that makes sense. Like I can do like a hunter's mark, for instance, where I can concentrate more on that target, or I can do like a fog cloud, or to dispel, or I can force myself to reload faster, but none of that actually affects the weapon. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is try and come up with a more mechanical approach.
Fair enough.
And that
Although,
way,
I would say you're cutting away. You're cutting away an advantage doing that.
well, sure. Last time I used magic on my gun, it involved a devil, so I'd rather not.
And that devil's gone now. Yes.
As far as I know,
Are
I'm
you still
not
able to do magic?
not the magic I was doing previously, but I can still do some.
So the magic you have currently is not sourced from the devil in your head.
Not particularly. I'm trying to find a new source for that. This is one of the ideas that I had.
Very well. Then allow me to lay some groundwork here. The mechanical and technological adaptations and innovations we make are not magic. That's the point. There are things that it cannot do that magic can, and vice versa. They both operate on different sets of rules. That is something you have to understand.
Mm-hmm.
We operate on the laws of reality. Magic operates on the laws of magic. I don't know what those laws are, but they're there.
Right.
So, know that. You cannot do everything that magic can do with technology or vice versa.
That is fine. I wasn't really wanting to that specifically. It's more like not even the closest equivalent, but something. I was more taking inspiration from something I'd seen previously that happened in magic, if that makes sense.
I've heard that before.
Regardless, I just wanted to talk about what we're doing first now, the likelihood of that's possible.
What are you trying to accomplish? This is engineering. We need to
Right.
look at function first.
I was thinking a sort of tank idea that I can put inside. She'll sort of like gesture to her own gun, like the I don't know what that's actually called, like the butt thing that goes against your shoulder.
Stock.
Stock, yeah. Sort of canister type thing that would hold sort of. I think about a way that a woman.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Yeah, see, suddenly
Yeah.
your gun is really important. You need to contextualize all information you have.
I know, and I have sleep brain. I want to use sort of a strong powered kind of air thing. That can be, because I've seen this before. When you push something from a bottle, it goes really, really fast. I want to add that to a bullet through a tank, sort of kept here. So this inside the stock would be the bottle, and then there'd be a release that would then give an extra push to bullet. Does that make sense? You follow me?
I follow, I just don't believe. Okay. There's a lot of logistical problems with this. And your end goal, as I was saying, is simply to have your bullets, I'm not going to fucking say it, do more damage.
Yes, essentially.
Why air? Why impact? Why not use specialized bullets? Why not use a bigger caliber?
Well, mostly because using bullets specifically takes a lot of time because I'd have to individually make them, whereas if it is a application on the gun, it applies to every single bullet automatically. Also,
Air
Christian Mueller
held-
isn't entirely sure what a caliber is. I think it's something to do with
Caliber
like
is the size of a round.
Okay, cool. I thought it was like the shape or something.
Technically, yes, but also no.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Here's the thing, I am happy to educate you on gun stuff, but the thing is, I have no insight on what your knowledge on guns is, and I'm not inclined to help you guys unless you guys ask for help, because I can't read your minds.
I mean, yeah, it was just something cool I found that I really wanted to
Well,
try
you
out.
read mine.
But...
Apparently, yes, somehow.
Yeah, we do all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is not exactly going to be the case for this, Anushka.
In what way?
I was
So,
going to ask if you've seen a balloon before, but you probably haven't, being to Twinsian. When you push air out of a container, there's nothing left in it. So what do? You have to put air back into it to use more air. So you'd have to be constantly refilling. He taps the drawing, the stock, this canister in here. It doesn't infinitely have magic, or infinitely pull air.
well, yes, but if you were to add a mechanism at the end of it rather than front, it could just be a release that comes after shot, potentially.
Out of game, that is not how it works.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm pulling shit out my arse right now, so that's fine.
That's not how it works, Anushka. Like if you're trying to eject something out to the front, you're trying to give more acceleration to the round, it needs to be a sealed thing, like a bottle, like a mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
But again, just like a mason jar, you have to open it up and put things back into it once you take things out of it to actually get any benefit from it.
Right. So,
That's a question of how do you refill it.
I'm not too sure about that part yet. I'm still working. Well, initial part. Could be a case of, it comes apart or something. I can't tell exactly. Or it has a release at the no. I don't know.
Then tell you what, I will spare you, to a certain degree, this. You need to tell me... Or not, you need to tell me... I'll give you the Miles approach on this, right? He is looking at this from a mechanical engineer perspective. I don't know if you've ever seen the memes for it, but there's a difference between scientists and engineers. Engineer is like Michael Reeves shit. I don't know all exactly the logistics of it. I just get shit to work.
Yeah, just get the
No
duct
matter
tape.
the avenue. Yeah, duct tape it, fucking strap a battery that has exposed wiring on the side. Sure, why not? It fucking works, right? That's what he's concerned about. He is concerned about the final result. The method to the final result, he doesn't give a shit about. It could be anything, depending on your morals and ethics, but this is Miles. He doesn't exactly have a bountiful amount of either, technically. Right? So it's a question of what you're willing to do. So that's why he's asking, why air? Why this? Why this? If it's, I think it's cool, then he is not enthused by the notion because there are more efficient ways of doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah. Kirsty thinking it's cool. Yeah.
It can work, but the thing is, you have to work in the rules of reality. Right? You cannot use a random vacuum thing and just have it constantly shoot stuff. That's how you maybe cause a implosion.
I mean, in a certain circumstance, maybe. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. I'll think it over again. I need to go to bed now anyway, so that's
Very
fine.
well. Think it over, come back to me, and he does have a lot of knowledge that he could bring to the table. It's just that you have to meet him halfway on not trying to basically do the equivalencies of magic. Right? Technically, there is a magical bag that infinitely produces wind. That does exist out there.
Hmm.
I mean, I can only do it so many times a day, but yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's like, yeah, let's get that magic item and use it, then yes, this could work. But then that's magic.
Hmm.
So you see the difference here.
Yeah.
Magic can break the rules of reality, but then you're introducing magic into the equation. So
Okay.
we won't keep you. Think on it. Don't think on it. Retinker an idea. I don't know.
No
Yeah.
thought, head empty, Kirsty. That's the way to go.
Oh my god, that's a dangerous thing for me. Right.
It's already empty, so you're
That's
halfway
fine.
there.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, I know. Sorry for not being very talkative today. I'm just very like, meh.
Don't worry about it.
All good.
That's fine. I will go to my bed now.
Good night.
I will see you all later.
Good night.
That dude.
Good night, Kirsty.
Right.
Night.
Night. Where'd you get off?
Let's switch gears then. What is